What's up, Sage Nation, and welcome back to our channel.
For today's video, you guys, we are going to be reacting to most badass one-hit knockouts in anime. And y'all know that these animes be having these knockouts like it's nothing.
Yeah.
So we're actually really geeked about this video. So anything else you got to say before we start?
I am freaking ready.
Alright, you guys, so let's get straight into this video.
Alright, y'all, we finna start this video in 3, 2, 1. No way! No way!
Oh! That's what you're telling me about?
Few
What's his
things
name again?
are more satisfying than
Mikey.
seeing a character get destroyed in one hit, especially if said character has been made to look strong and unstoppable. However, even when the victim isn't a top-tier fighter, seeing unadulterated destruction like this makes me so happy. After all, the victor does get his oftentimes defining moment in the show, something which fans will talk about for years to come. So in this video, I'll be sharing some of my favorite one-hit knockdowns in anime.
Some good ones in here.
Let's not waste any more time and jump into the list. No rankings this time, and I hope you enjoy it. We start off with what I'd call a defining moment for Hunter x Hunter.
Oh! I bet you he about to blast his ass off with just that one hit.
A cool thing about storytelling, whether it's anime or otherwise, is that the entire tempo, the entire feel of a show can change in just a single moment. One swift event is all it takes for people to realize that, hey, this might not be a typical anime after all. Hunter x Hunter has got a lot of these moments, and by the time Killua vs. Jonas happened, people already knew they're staring at a gem of an anime.
He said,
that still doesn't diminish the impact of this fight, especially given what happened. How often do you see someone one-shot anyone by literally ripping his heart out? This moment probably solidified the fact that Hunter x Hunter isn't your typical shonen if it hadn't been already. It's not afraid to pull its punches, and it's not every day you see these kinds of anime go past the bounds of standard shonen violence and give us such a graphic display of destruction, all while one of the good guys looks unfazed doing it. This moment caught some people off guard, and I sure think that statement still holds true to this day. What a way to assassinate someone. A fight in Bleach, often lost in the footnotes, is the next moment on our list.
Ball sack or some shit. I'm just being real, y'all.
You out of pocket.
You still remember who Kenpachi's last opponent in the anime was? I won't blame you if you don't, since reception for the Fullbringer arc has been middling at best. I also won't blame you because the fight was over faster than you could make a coffee. Heck, Kenpachi and Giriko spend more time talking than actually fighting. You expected a big throwdown that would push Kenpachi to his limits? Or, well, at least something that lasts long despite the majority of it happening off screen like Yami. Nope. Kenpachi just finishes the fight the Kenpachi way. A clean bisection, ending the fight in one hit. Looks like our bloodthirsty friend just got even stronger after the time skip. So much for Giriko putting on all those theatrics and blabbering about his powers. Kenpachi don't give a damn. Is this the shortest fight in all of Bleach or what? I mean, I don't have a way to fully confirm that off the top of my head, but it's got to be somewhere there, right? Fairy Tail has a lot of these one-shot fights and it's become a meme, but I think that Natsu vs. Blue Note is one of the instances where the one-hit KO feels very satisfying. Fairy Tail's post-time skip Avatar arc kicks off in a big way, setting the gears off with an invasion of Margaret Town courtesy of the guild Orochi's Finn. Leading the charge is an old familiar face, Blue Note Stinger from the Tenro Island arc. Yes, that guy who gave Gildarts a run for his money is back, and now our heroes have to take care of him without their most powerful member. Wendy and Sheria find themselves struggling against his gravity magic, then Natsu just comes in, and we all know what happens next. He no-sells gravity magic and absolutely dumpsters Blue Note with Fire Dragon King's Roar. And just like that, invasion over, and the heroes have won. I wouldn't put it any other way. Post-time skip, Blue Note has become a joke. I know the fight was written this way to make Natsu look strong, but this is really pathetic for someone who pushed Gildarts to the limit back in Tenro Island. He had all those years to train too. Not good for Blue Note, but hilariously entertaining for Fairy Tail fans. One-shot fights are commonplace if you're God Suya, so Mahoka gave us one as early as the first arc.
Have you watched this one?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna make
With
him
all
have
the
a heart
memes
attack.
floating around, it doesn't take a lot to know
Hey,
that
what the fuck
Mahoka
just
has a lot of
happened?
these one-shot moments. You know, scenes that just showcase
Who's
how
one-shot him?
almighty our protagonist Tatsuya is compared to all the puny ants in the Mahoka universe. Mahoka's pretty much a series of Tatsuya flexes, one after another. My favorite has got to be the finger snap of Doom versus Masaki, but that battle is more of an evenly matched and drawn-out battle, believe it or not. And it
Is
even
that
had Tatsuya
serious?
suffering lethal injuries that he didn't have the ability to just resurrect himself. So, we move on to victim number 1, arrogant schoolmate Hanzo. Taking Tatsuya's weird categorization to heart, if you're so confident in being able to win a duel, should be an easy battle against one of those weak underdogs then, right? All he has to do is to aim his CAD, outskill him in magic casting, and oh no, that ought to show the guy. Hanzo better stop looking down on weeds, because just like any school's grading and categorizing systems, student evaluations may be the most accurate thing in the world. Demon Slayer makes an appearance with Zenitsu's shining moment.
I hate that scene. I hate spiders, y'all. And this scene right here
Zenitsu is
made it
known
worse.
for many things, mainly unflattering things
TBI.
like the noise and the crying and the huge crush
No, I
on
got a whole
Nezuko.
head of it
However,
and shit.
while he may seem to be the most timid and bumbling within Tanjiro's group of true companions, don't let the reputation fool you. Most remember the Natagumo mountain arc for the legendary Hinokami Kagura and the first direct involvement of the Pillars.
You
However,
remember
I'm
this
sure
one?
that
Man,
most
fuck
people
that
would agree
This
that
was
a
Zenitsu
good
also
fight,
stole
y'all.
the show with his battle against the Spider Demon. Heck, if it weren't for Tanjiro's
For real.
moment, I think that this would be the moment of the arc where an unassuming Zenitsu finally unloads the power he's been hiding inside with a one-shot victory. Granted, it's not against a super significant enemy,
I was
but
caught
you've
by
got to admire
surprise on this
Zenitsu's
moment,
spirit
man.
to unleash this while
That shit
suffering
was
from
cold.
all the
It really
injuries he already
was.
had.
It was just so
I
smooth
dare
with
say
it,
that
like-
in this arc, he's actually the most badass of the group, and that's including the Kamado siblings in the
badass.
equation. There, I said it. Asta versus Seke is up next, and is this one pretty stomp?
That's the part that you watched.
I know.
He one-shotted his ass.
I really did.
Boom!
Ever
really
noticed
did.
that a
When they
lot
were
of these
like,
moments so far
competing for
involve
the-
one arrogant jerk
Like
getting
little
put in their
exams
place?
or some shit.
Exams.
Here's more of that, this time coming from Black Clover. Magic duels form one
They
of the
were
most
underestimating
fundamental
him and
tasks
shit.
for
They're
aspiring
spraying on his
magic knights,
downfall.
so you'd expect
Yeah.
a couple of rotten eggs and assholes somewhere in the tournament. Asta faces one
Rotten
such jerk
eggs
in
and
Seke, who's so confident that he can easily defeat Asta. It's not hard to see why, objectively speaking. Seke feels that he has fully prepared for whatever Asta can throw his way with his impenetrable shield. Too bad for him, though. His pitiful shield is no match for Asta, and he gets one-shotted in a
Facts.
shocking turn of events. In hindsight, the moment feels like it can be diminished due to Seke holding back, but I don't think that matters. When we all saw this moment, it sold us on Black Clover, and it's an awesome one-shot
swear.
knockdown, whichever way you put it. Next up in line is Mikey's
that
one-shot
shit
on
is
Hanma.
my dick.
God, he really want me to get on this anime.
Tokyo Revengers has hit the
See,
ground
so it's
running and
over.
has
This
quickly
ain't
become this
nothing.
season's phenomenon. Blending together the fun aspects of the time travel story and Japanese delinquents is quite the novel premise, and it does open up to a lot of fights where both combatants dare to go down and dirty with each other. Of course, fights of that nature also open the doors for some of the most satisfying knockdowns, and in this series, one of the more notable ones is when Mikey just flat out one-shots Hanma with a kick. I just love the way the moment gets built up with all the trash talking Mikey receives. Then, without another
I
word,
hate when they
he
be
just
trash
finishes
talking,
it
man.
and follows up with his own chilling one-liner. All that after Mikey
He
just
said
got
it's
beaten
there,
to
it's
hell and back.
over.
It's so satisfying to see an arrogant slob get what's coming, and Hanma gloating before getting destroyed also doubles as one of the most gratifying moments in the show. I could just feel the
Exactly.
emotion in
Go
that
now.
kick. Talk about making an impact, am I right? As we continue with the list, let's feature everyone's favorite one-hit wonder,
One punch.
Saitama.
This
Saitama
man
has made a
can
career
one-hit
out of
anybody
one-shotting
with
enemies,
his
that
punch,
we all
man.
know. Among all of them, which one is his best though? It varies from person to person, but personally, I think that the second arc's climax against Kabuto is the best one. What I love about this scene is that it already established what a threat Kabuto was. He already beat Genos beforehand, and he still had a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Then, we see him suddenly retreat from Saitama out of instinct. It's that danger sense that works so effectively when presented in visual media. Intuitions are often correct, and all the more so for Kabuto. Nope, that new form isn't going to save you, and neither is that head start you got in roughing Saitama up. Not when you're up against the strongest hero of them all. One punch is all it takes.
Period.
Time is up, Kabuto. At least Kabuto put an impressive spectacle of an offensive that would put JoJo to shame, no matter how futile it ultimately ended up being. Lastly, we wrap this up with a One Piece moment.
Of course.
Biggest fan of the series, of course we'll have a One Piece moment.
Now that is a one-hit
knockdown
punch
of
right
choice
there.
For the series is Luffy versus Bellamy. Now, let's start with a question. What kind of one-shots
Maybe
do you
trash
like?
talking in the
One where
beginning
the
ass
victim or avoids all
I know,
attacks
like, he didn't even
before
hesitate
responding
with
with
that punch, man.
stomping,
He just
or
like...
the one where the victim never
So I'm
even
gonna
gets
wait
a
for
chance
your
to
ass to
gloat.
slack
If
off.
you're in the camp that prefers the former,
Now that
then
one freaking caught me
this
off
one's for
guard.
you. To be fair to Bellamy, he got to show off his arsenal. With Luffy not wanting to fight him, he gets free rein and the green light to start firing himself into his supposed enemy. Then he just had to make the mistake of insulting Luffy just before going for his final attack. Big mistake. Luffy just destroys him in one punch, just like a good hero should do. Considering what happened earlier on in the arc, this is easily one of the most satisfying moments in One Piece. Now that I'm done, I'd like to know what your
got a whole
favourite
print on his damn cheek.
knockdowns in anime are.
It was that
It could be
freaking
serious
powerful.
or the comedic ones. Just take your time to share your thoughts in the comment section below. You can surely come up with something that I may have overlooked, and I'd love to learn about more moments like these. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like
there's
the
a lot
video
of
and
moments
share
like
it
that
with
in
your
anime.
friends. You can check out both memberships and my Patreon, all which are linked below, for more ways to support the channel. Your help would be very much appreciated. I'll be looking forward to seeing you for the next video. VinnyTube signing off for now, and I'll see you next time.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That's funny as
Which
hell.
one of these was your favorite?
Bruh, I like the Mikey one. The Mikey
one?
That motherfucker a badass, man. I don't know, Mikey, dude, he a badass, man.
Honestly, I feel like they were all so good that I can't really like sit down and pick. Even though some of these animes I haven't watched yet, like they were all good. And I ain't gonna lie, Tokyo Revengers look fire. I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't gonna lie. But anything else you have to say?
Bruh, I am up to date with the manga on Tokyo Revengers. It's freaking lit. Watch it, y'all. Watch it. It's worth it. It's worth it. She's gonna watch it too. So, anyways, if you guys got any other reaction videos you guys want us to watch, go ahead and just comment down below.
And we will put it on our list, and we will get to it as soon as we can, because we try to get to everybody else's videos first, and then you know, kind of try to take our time with that. But make sure that we put out the video for you guys.
Yes.
Without further ado, please make sure you guys like,
Share,
and subscribe. And see you on our next video.
Peace out.
Are you ready?